Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch I'm Jermaine Casting SC2, and from reddit.com/r/cast I have for you in the bottom left hand corner of the map Cloud Kingdom, we have the red Zerg player. He is sick. And in the top right hand corner, his blue Terran opponent, it is DeCLunar. Alright, as I said, this free play courtesy of reddit.com/r/cast it. A great resource if you ever want to get your games casted or cast some games yourself. That's what I do. You know, I go on this website, download some games, and cast it out. And it's really cool because tournament organizers are starting to put ads out on /r/cast it saying, hey, I need some people for this league or this tournament that I'm running. Send me a VOD, you know? And that's pretty cool. And that's actually how I got the gig that I have this summer. That's how I got a gig for the Space Wheel Showdown. So a pretty cool resource indeed for anyone who wants to have a game casted. Maybe you think, man, that game was pretty cool, or you want to cast some pretty cool games. And I've seen some really good Starcraft 2 games from /r/cast it. So I certainly encourage you to check it out. Now, we do see the very standard 12 racks did go down here for DeCLunar in the standard 2 minute and 5 second. Good luck. And in case you're thinking, man, that was a really quick 2 minutes. No, I let the replay run for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds. That way, at the very beginning, I don't get like bored just trying to like talk to you. And a 15 hatch to go down here for 6, so a very standard opening for both of these players. As a Zerg player, I'm not sure how I feel about this map, to be honest. The natural is obviously very easy to get, the third not so much, because you have this big choke here. I just don't like it like as much. But that being said, it's better than some other maps out there in the map pool. I think it's better than Metalopolis, for example, close by air. God, I hate the close by air Metalopolis. It hurts. But then again, cross positions Metalopolis for Zerg is like LOLable easy. So first Marine is out for DeCLunar here, and it looks like he will go out and just try to probably secure his ramp more than likely, or he'll go all the way out and clear the watchtower. Maybe catch this Overlord off guard. You know, this is before the Overlord speed upgrade, this replay. I do think, however, it will get there in plenty of time. It does. And it looks like we probably will see some bunker shenanigans here, given the fact that an SCV is with this Marine. And the spawning pool is just about finished, actually. So if this is all that DeCLunar decides to invest, it shouldn't be too cost efficient and efficient for him. An SCV and 2 Marines. There's been worse strategies in the world. Speed is on the way, and it looks like DeCLunar is going to go with the super standard reactor Hellions. There's the reactor, there's the factory that makes the Hellions. Bada bing. So, Sick is now aware of this incoming pressure that is going to go on because of that great drone scout there. And the SCV is going to come in here and build the bunker in a pretty good position, actually. That's going to be really hard for those lings to reach it. Only one ling can hit, but it looks like the SCV will be picked off, and the Marines simply will just return home, as you can see them there, running away with their tail between their legs. This Overlord, such a brave Overlord. The switcheroo is going down, and a command center is on the way. 2 Hellions as well, so very standard follow-up here from DeCLunar, expanding behind this Hellion. Going to get himself some map control. There are a lot of lings out on the map right now. Let's check how many. There are 10 lings out on the map right now, and that shows that DeCLunar is going to have to fight a little bit to get that map control, but as you know, Hellions are very good against Zerglings because they shoot their damage in a straight line. Now that the Hellions are out on the map, expect them to take the towers. I'm going to go up here and probably clear this tower as well. But a lot of lings are running around here, swooping around. And we're 5 minutes and 45 seconds into this game, and so far it's been super standard, except for the plethora of lings that have been made. No spore crawlers are up at, or spine crawlers I should say, are up at the front. 2 Hellions are going to roast these 2 drones, but a run by up here, and the wall is closed, so no damage will be done to the Terran. Instead, he will be chased away there by the Great Wall in there by DeCLunar. Fun fact: Terran is the only race. Wow, tongue-tied. Terran is the only race that can get a complete wall off. And ooh, great little Hellion micro there. Actually, could have got all those Zerglings if he wanted. Is the wall still down? Yes, it is. Sorry, son, no dice today. And Sick is going to make a Roach Warren in response to those Hellions. Oh, wow. All right. Hellions are going to come over here, roast a few lings, but there is a spine crawl up, so not too much serious damage will be done. 4 Hellions is a formidable number, But not when you have a lot of lings swinging in from behind here, as well as you have a Spore Crawler and 2 Queens up there. And actually, these Hellions just roasted all of those lings for little to no damage. Checking out the units lost tab, Zerg way behind, 425 resources lost to the 75 of that of the Terran. And the Terran's just saying, hey, why not? I'll keep making Hellions. The Roach Warren is about finished, however, for 6, so that will probably put an end to the Roach aggression. And if you can see behind the wall here, you can see that DeCLunar is just adding on Marines. So very standard play out of him, already up to building this starport where he will be throwing down some medevacs very shortly, I would imagine. These Hellions have been very cost efficient for DeCLunar, and it's nice to see him making the appropriate decision to switch tech. Now that Roaches are out, however, these Hellions will finally stop. 3 Queens are up here just at the natural expansion, as well as a Spore Crawler, as well as a Spine Crawler. That's my second time saying that. As well as a Spine Crawler and as well as 3 Roaches. So not too much damage is going to be done by these Hellions unless there's a big Griff step. Oh, Roasted Some Drones says these Hellions got to be worth something, and he's lining them up. He's lining them up, and oh gosh, the Hellions doing so much damage. A little bit of a hole in the defense there. 4 sick cost him a lot of workers. How many workers have been lost? 10 workers did go down to these Hellions. 9 killed Corporal Hellion there, and a 3 killed Corporal, 3 kill Recruit. And that Hellion, he just helped. Layer Tech is on the way, and as Sean Day9 Plot would tell you, Layer Tech is the playground for Zerg, so I'll be interested to see what tech choice Sick decides to go with to make his Layer Tech helpful. We do see Combat Shield is on the way. Stimpack has finished, so we are just up to a few barracks making Marines, and we do have a starport making medevacs here very shortly. No tanks or siege mode on the way. Looks like to be a pure Marine build here out of DeCLunar. I don't know if that's a very good decision, especially given the fact that there are Roaches out on the map. These Roaches actually going to know they're going to actually get away a little bit here, and very good picking off of a little bit of the health off those Hellions there. There is a little group of Marines out here outside the front. Let's check out the Army tab. As it stands, 38 for DeCLunar, 22 for Sick. So the Army and the economy, I do believe, no, just the Army, I apologize. Sick has a sick economy lead, up by 20 drones there. I'd like to see him take a third. There it goes. You can actually see the image of the third that he will be taking, probably because of some drone that is missing right there. There is the drone that will be coming along here. Queens are going to go out and still spreading creep very nicely here. This creep spread pretty good all the way to his third. This hatch will actually catch it up, spread it over here, and he'll be able to connect the whole thing. Does look like the Terran is going to push out here. 94 supply to 76, make that 86. But let's look at the Army tab. 52 to 32. The Terran with a superior army to that of the Zerg. 5 Roaches are on the way, however. I don't think all the Roaches in Manhattan, just the 5, and there will be 10 then, are going to make up for this massive amount of Marines. 20 Lings are on the way in response to seeing this Terran ball on creep here. All the creep getting destroyed, and that sucks as a Zerg player. I'll tell you what, you know, all your creep destroyed, but it looks like here the Zerg player is kind of having to make a great hold. The Terran's just going to go for it. Looks like he is going to try to bust down the wall of the Zerg player, killing 1 Queen. And there's a lot of Marines here. I don't know if it's enough to outright kill the Zerg, but enough to do a significant amount of damage. Another Queen will fall. The Roaches are holding on strong. This is a Spine Crawler. 22 more Lings are on the way, but the medevacs doing their job. The Marines just won't die. Great stutter step micro there. And it looks like finally these Roaches might clean it up. If not, the Spore Crawler or the Spine Crawler 3 for 3 certainly will. But a lot of damage has been done to these Marines. And he's just going to pick up and get out of there. 81 supply to 78 supply. Sick did equalize there, however. The Army tab is really what makes the difference. Up by 10. And the economy for DeCLunar has equalized as well, because he has had to invest in his buildings over here, and he probably lost a few in that attack. Banelings are now finished with Baneling speed, as you can see them rolling head over heels. And another army, though, where one head is cut off, another will replace it, is a great way to put it. And I do like 6 creep spread there, still serving him well. Still out here, at least to his third. And the Terran is going to swing up around here. It looks like Sick is actually going to be way out of position for this attack. And he's going to lose this third if he's not careful. And here comes the Roaches. Is he just going to focus fire the hatch? It looks like he will. Will the hatch go down? No, it will not. Baneling's exploding over everything. Now the Mutalisk could pick off the medevac full. Oh no, the full health medevac is the one that has everything. And actually all the Mutalisks will run away here. And they're going to lower down and probably try to focus down this hatchery. Oh, the mutas do get a medevac full of units. Only 2 Marines were in that though, so it's okay. 1 medevac does die, so the hatchery does stay alive. 87 supply for DeCLunar, 109 for Sick. Check out that crucial army supply. 10 supply advantage lead now for Sick. So Sick did a good job of equalizing things there, giving himself about a 30 supply lead. 20 supply lead, I'm sorry. And it looks like DeCLunar is going to grab his third. A little bit behind that of his Zerg opponent, but that's what makes sense. And here comes the big counter aggression from Sick. And he's actually going to, his lings are going to do-si-do around there. Going to pick off maybe some fresh mules. And that hurts a Zerg or Terran player's economy. Oh, all the Banelings. All the Banelings do get picked off very quickly there by the Terran. The +0/+0 Marines. Just so many of them picked off every single one of those Banelings, and that's not cost efficient at all. And these Marines could chase all the way back to the main base, but the mutas are swinging in. Now there is a turret in pretty good position. Going to be able to hurt here if the SCVs do get the repair off. Get the repair off! No, way too late there on the repair. And it looks like the Marines are going to have to turn right back around and go try to defend these mutalisks that are just wrecking the main. They did decide to turn around and leave. And going to chase over here, going to kill a turret and an SCV and perhaps pick off a command center. No, the Marines are actually going to get a Mutalisk, but those Mutalisks definitely doing their harassing job here, keeping the Marines on their toes. It looks like we are going to see a little bit of counter aggression here out of Sick, knowing the Marines are in hiatus. Oh, this command center is actually on fire. Will DeCLunar notice? And I wouldn't be surprised to see Sick just go in here and try to pop this thing. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. Going to run right up. No scouting. Decides, no, that's a bad idea. Actually, he's going to turn right back around. There is enough here to take out this little bit of force. And actually, the Banelings are going to go hit on the workers. That command center will die. But here comes the rest of the Terran army. That's definitely stronger than what the Zerg has. And the Terran army is going to repel for now, but he lost his third. He's down 30 supply. Let's check it out here. They are about tied in the army supply tab. Going to the workers tab, you see that the Terran is down by 20 workers, so the Zerg is going to be able to constantly reproduce that army while the Terran is going to have to take some time to do so. +2/+2, however, is on the way for the Terran. He is ahead in upgrades. He's got the +1/+1, whereas his Zerg opponent only has the +1/+0. +0/+1, I should say. He does have the armor upgrade, but now that the tanks are out for the Terran, we will see him go ahead and try to make a good siege tank timing push here. There are extra bases being taken by the Zerg. With all that money, you just take the map as a Zerg player, and that's exactly what he's doing. Mutalisks are swinging around here, and it looks like the Terran must have some idea what's going on, or he's just going to get really lucky. Those mutas on move command going to move right over top of the Marines. Oh my gosh, so many Mutalisks did die there. Oh, the supply of Sick has plummeted 146 to 126 now in favor of the Zerg player. However, Banelings are just now morphing. Will the Terran player catch them off guard? Yes, he will, but does he know he caught them off guard? No. Going to get into position. The Banelings are going to get taken out so quickly there by the greatly positioned Terran army. Terran strength. Banelings in pretty bad position there, and the Marines, while clumped up, did do a lot of damage there. More Banelings are morphing. 13 on the way as 30 Zerglings are on the way, and an infestation pit just now finishing. It is a long time before we see infestors with enough energy to do anything significant. This base was canceled here by the Zerg player, and Mutalisks took such a huge hit. That's why you always A-move. Oh gosh, who right-click moves anymore? But Banelings rolling and crushing actually over absolutely everything here, but the siege tanks are too strong, and the Marines will survive the day. And the Marines are going to chase on the Mutalisks. The little Overlord farm is going to go down. Not supply blocking the Zerg because he way overmade, apparently. His supply didn't plummet, but the third base here is going to fall. There is a little Zergling counterattack coming up here by Sick, but it's not going to be enough. The eggs are even under fire. The wall is down, however, but is the big wall down? Yes, it is. Tons of Marines in the base, though. And I think actually back home, DeCLunar is going to be okay. When we look here in the main, no Zerglings are in the main. They all got cleaned up, and all the Zerglings here at the natural did get cleaned up as well. 104 supply for Sick, 116 for DeCLunar. The army supply tab 83 to 63 or 36. Wow, if I could count. All this creep gonna die. Queen's gonna die. Overlord's gonna die. Sick in a very bad state after this rather sick play there by DeCLunar, and the big blunder to let your mutas just fly over top of the Marines like that. All his Marines are such low health. Nice splitting there by DeCLunar, actually. Very good splitting being done there. Banelings do splash on a lot, but still good usage of the Marines there to maximize their life efficiency. One Marine. He is a brave hero, guys. The third base for DeCLunar is going to be retaken, and another army for DeCLunar is about to replace supplies. About even, actually, but what are those supplies represented in? 30 supply advantage in the workers for 6, so the army actually just so much stronger for DeCLunar. DeCLunar could essentially push down here and win. Balines are morphing, however. Siege tanks are pretty good against Balines. And Balines tried to roll in there, but actually backed up and actually going to cost them a lot of their lives. All these Balines going to get caught off guard. Balines are now rolling in. And it looks like they're going to hit on the siege tanks. That's not cost effective. Nice tank fire there. And Sick leaves the game without his GG. Wow, what a great game there from DeCLunar. I don't know how you don't GG that. Such a good game by both players. Sick, just a couple key blunders. Losing all the mutas right here. Ouch. What does that feel like? Okay, I know exactly what that feels like. And then DeCLunar, good tank shots. Great Marine tank there. Very old school Terran versus Zerg, but very well done by both players. I hope you liked that game. I loved that game. It was so good. Alright, this has been I'm Cast in SE2. Follow me on Twitter at I'm Subscribe to me at youtube.com/I'm040991. 040991. Post some comments in the box, guys. Vote the thread on Reddit. You know, stuff that you do to show people you like stuff or don't like it. Thanks, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.